the thing with Hull and Immingham, that it is two separate pots. And I've always worked. All right, I worked in Barra Clay Pits for a few years, and I was going to the Immingham Customs House, and there was one or two people I met there. I don't say anymore. But with Hull, it's a separate beast for me.
Yeah, yeah.
All you guys know other agents and stuff like that. But for me, because you'll meet them and they're of your age and you're at school.
I think Hull is very insular anyway as a port. It is different to Immingham.
Even the ports run differently by ABP.
Yeah. And it's under the same port director.
Yeah.
So just going back to how busy we can be then, Kev, you know, like about getting to sleep as and when you can.
Yeah.
Like, I know you religiously had a sleeping bag in the car, in the office.
It's in the office now, mate.
Yeah.
I have a sleeping bag in the office. Don't shy away from that, because you can do a ship and finish it at 2 o'clock in the morning. Do your paperwork, and then you've got another ship due at 4, half 4. Why drive an hour when you can put your head down?
And that's the thing. You live West Hull, Market Wheaton.
Near York, mate.
Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I live Louth, which is South Bank. So again, it's an hour round trip to and from the office.
So you get your head down when you can. Even when I was on the Grimsby and Immingham shipping dinner that time, I took some shut-eye on that bench, didn't I?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was good, that. Yeah, you went missing, didn't you? And I came outside and started to panic.
That's very...
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I was panicking for you because you'd gone missing. Didn't know if you'd been abducted or... So I went outside the front of the hotel, doing my concerned colleague bit.
Excellent, mate.
And then could hear you snoring on a bench on the seafront.
But what did I have in my hand?
You had your phone in your hand.
Always,
Yeah.
always odd.
Fast asleep, phone in hand, snoring away. You know, and that, pardon you. All right. We'll keep that bit in. But yeah, going back to like being sleep deprived, are we going to call it sleep deprived sometimes? Back in the day, it was very sort of demanding. Do you think we take it for granted sometimes? Like, we get immune to the environments that we're in on the quayside and how big the infrastructure is?
I think it's easy to get sucked in that way, but you've got to have your wits about you.
Yeah.
Do we say accidents? I don't know.
Accidents happen. They are accidents. Yeah.
When the ship's rock go through my windscreen.
Yeah, yeah.
You
half a foot forward, and that could have been.
It was unreal because I'm way off the quay. I'm 30 metres away from it. You just don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Ship's engine won't stop. Rope snaps straight through my windscreen. And like you say, if I'd have been either way or anywhere, it could have been pretty bad. So you can't take anything for granted when you're going on board ships.
You know, and it like, you know, there's fatalities. There is, like, and until we have people that are not quayside operations, you know, and we get visitors from London or wherever, and you take them down to these environments that we're in daily.
Yeah.
It's only when you see their reaction,
you can see, what we're
how
dealing
big
with
the
and what we're
infrastructure is and how potentially dangerous it is, because it is dangerous
doing.
on
It is,
the
without a
ports.
shadow.
And I think that does go overlooked sometimes because there's not a lot of accidents.
Thankfully, no.
Touch wood, but when there are accidents, big sigh, they're catastrophic normally, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. They're, it's not good.
You know, and the goal at the end of the day is for everyone to go home. Like, health and safety has its role, and I know people like, oh, it's just extra paperwork.
Bit blasé about it.
Or whatever, but at the end of the day, everyone has the right to come to work, earn a living, and most importantly, go home.
Go home to the family.
You know, and I think that's key, that getting the health and safety across is the way that we enable that to happen. Don't get me wrong, there's always a common element of common sense, but, you know.
Yeah, common sense is a big factor in it.
Yeah.
If you haven't got any common sense.
Yeah.
You don't expect, you say bye to the family, another day's work, and then they don't come home due to whatever reason. That is so sad.
Yeah, and that would be my worst nightmare, having to speak to one of my team's families, loved ones, to say that, you know, unfortunately, the worst has happened.
Yeah.
And everyone has the right to go home.
Yeah. Everybody has the right to go home.
Yeah.